YVA Trades.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's Monday the 6th, and I hope you had a great weekend. Here we are again. It's amazing how quick the weekend goes by. So this is a quick look here, and then we'll get going at my P&L chart. Every candle represents a day, and I'm at my all-time highs. I'm up $40,799 in the account. And this is a look at my weekly candles for the year. And I've managed to put together a pretty nice run here. And I had this really bad week here, and I have managed to overcome that. It took several weeks to do it, although I did not trade every single day during those weeks. And this is my monthly chart. So I had a monthly inside bar last month, and this month I've broken out over that high. So that's nice to see. And we'll see what the market does today. Let's go ahead and take a look at SPY, and then we'll look at what's up on the gap scans. And let me get over here to the right screen. All right, let's go. My little disclaimer there, trading is risky, so always remember to trade a strategy that you have proven that works in a simulator. And don't try to blindly follow me. You can take tips and tricks from things that I do if you like. That's totally up to you. Anyway, so this... Hey, good morning, Lisa. You know what? I remember there were some... I saw some comments on the last YouTube video, I think it was, and I completely forgot. If I didn't respond to you, I'm sorry. I had a busy weekend. But good morning, Lisa, and good morning, everybody. So I was looking at SPY this morning, and we have been scouting that monthly higher low. We have a monthly inside bar, and wondering if that is our monthly higher low into the end of the year here. Nice bounce on the weekly, so we have our resistance up at 438.14 to get over. If we do top out up in here and start to pull back, we could be in consolidation equilibrium territory, which would put us into probably December before we see a breakout in either direction. That's just one scenario. Well, yeah, I'll thanks, Lisa. I appreciate that. I'll try to respond in a more timely fashion if I can. This is look at the daily time frame. So are we topping out? One thing I noticed on the 15-minute on Friday was that we had an indication that we might pull back, and that was, let me see if I can draw this out here, a rising wedge. And usually a rising wedge that comes at the top of a larger time frame uptrend is an indication that we might be pulling back because the whole psychology there is the bulls keep trying to push higher but can't do it. They get a higher high but no follow through, higher high, no follow through, and eventually the bears take over. And as you can see on that hourly time frame at the end of Friday, we started to form we started hourly consolidation. So we're going to be looking for an hourly higher low. I think right now, at this moment, I think we're trading at the top of yesterday's range. Let's mark that out real quick, and then we'll go look at the gap scan this morning. So that's our range right there on the daily candle. And yeah, we're trading right there at the top of that range. On the 4-hour, you can see that. We'll see if we open there. But yeah, we are looking for just a higher low, and if we do lose the hourly uptrend, then we'll be looking at looking for daily consolidation and a pullback here on that daily time frame. Okay, so here we go to the gap scan this morning, and I traded a little bit already. I traded 3 stocks, kind of give and take. I usually take a sample trade first thing in the morning just to make sure the market's working. And I did it on BTAI, and it had really light volume on the 1-minute time frame here. It was right back here. This is where I did it. and I was instantly down $15. And on small share size, that's pretty big. So I didn't hold it, but look at that move after I got out. Boom, big move, pretty nice. I did trade it after this breakout. I bought this candle right here when it was red. It was pulling back. I jumped in it and then it shot up and I sold it. That was nice. It was hard to get out of though, which is not uncommon pre-market. All right, so our leading gapper is OGI. It's up 35%, and it's got a nice pattern here on the 15-minute time frame. It's an equilibrium. I'm sorry, that's the 5-minute. Let me pull up that 15-minute so you can see here. Starting to break out of it now, so it's an hourly inside bar. We'll see what happens there. I'll watch that one just because of that pattern. OGI does have news. I noticed though it's trading like a larger cap stock, so I'm not sure. And what I mean by that is if I look down here at the price ladder, I noticed that there's a lot of bids, a lot of buyers in the bid, a lot of sellers in the ask, and it's really tight spread, a whole lot of struggle back and forth. 60 million in the float. So I suppose, you know, what kind of news does it have? Okay. What time is it? I better get going here. You can check out the news on that. Thinkorswim has a news box that you can pull up. So get back over here. So that's our leading gapper. So I'll watch that one. 14 million shares traded on it. What I was saying is it just takes a while for it to get going, but the spreads are tight, so that's nice. You could use like buy orders, market orders for that. CLDX is one that I did not trade this morning. Let me see here. Not a lot of volume. Floats okay. Price range a little high, pulling back there. Let's see, which time frame do I have you watching here? Okay, there we go. So there's our 5-minute and 1-minute. This was the hourly and the 15. So I don't know on this one. It's hourly consolidation. So, you know, I'd be watching the 5-minute for a trend change, but, you know, the 5-minute's a little choppy. Right now it is. We don't have a 5-minute uptrend, so maybe. We'll see. BTAI, I did trade that one. That's the one we were, what the? Oh, yeah. Let's see here. What happened? Hold on, wait a second. Oh, okay. I think earlier when I was saying, okay, this, I know what happened. I think this traded places on me. I forgot to freeze it. There we go. So, OGI. Man, I got myself all mixed up here. I want to watch OGI, BTAI. Sorry about that. LICY. I don't think I want to trade that one. MVIS. That one gave back most of its move, and BBAI is not something I would normally trade. It's cheaper, larger float. It is above the volume weighted average price, but super light on volume. The candles don't, you know, there's a lot of missing data there. What was the other one? CAUD. That's one that I traded. This one, I don't know. It was whipping around pretty good. I took a loss on it. It had really wide spreads. I tried to trade it. I think it was on the second breakout here. So I don't know on that one. Nice little pattern here, but it's we'll see if it pops up on the 5-day scan. I'll watch it. Now I have not looked at AIRE here. Ooh, what's going? Oh, I don't have my one. There we go. Oh, that's not a bad looking pattern. We can hold this and break out. It's got a wide spread. Be careful on that. I don't know what the float is. It doesn't say. That spread is about 20 cents. So you're down 20 cents automatically if you get in with a market order. I'll watch it. Why not? The spreads might tighten up when we get into the day here. It doesn't have news, but it's a technical breakout on the daily time frame. Or the hourly time frame. Let me see, what is the daily? We're up at $13. Oh, was this an IPO a while back? Yeah, 1023 it IPO'd. Okay, so yeah, it is a breakout on, it's a stair step down pattern here on the daily, the lower highs on all these candles, and the first candle to make a new high. So yeah, trading well below the 200 moving average. I don't see us getting up to $370 on that. Maybe there's something there. So I guess those are the three that I'll watch this morning. 5 minutes to go, hourly time frame on OGI is that inside bar. We're watching this 15-minute equilibrium, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a few support lines here, or at least one there, and resistance to get over is up here. So this kind of favors the bears a little bit because it's on the lower end of the range, but it's healthy consolidation though. If you look at that hourly pullback, you know, it doesn't look too bad. So, oh, by the way, I think I might be around here, or stick around today for a little while. I was thinking about, you know, just live streaming for however long. I don't even know. It'll be the most boringest, longest live stream ever. So, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what kind of opportunities there are. All right, so that's OGI, watching that 15-minute for a breakout. With 4 minutes to go, there may be a trade if we can hold a $1.49 support. 5-minute time frame. Yeah, tightening up on that one too. So let's see what will look like in a couple of minutes on this. There may be a trade first thing. I don't know. Okay. So the next one, these are not the best stocks we're looking at here anyways. This one here, I'm not too awfully thrilled with this hourly, red hourly candle. The only reason I was watching this one is for a bounce potential. I'm not looking to get back over the highs. It was such a massive pullback on this. But what I'm looking for is to get over this level. Let's see what that looks like on the 5-minute, if that's the correct line. Yep, that's the right place. We have 513 and 511. So I want us to get over that, but we have the volume weighted average price right overhead. So yeah, I'm just looking on any kind of bounce for a 15-minute lower high. So that's that. So I wouldn't want to hold that too long. Okay, so AIRE on the hourly time frame again. Nice breakout on the hourly. Pulling back pretty good right now. Doesn't look as good as it did when I first viewed it. Definitely have something there. Smaller time frame, so we're looking for that 5-minute higher low. Trading below the volume weighted average price. We have a falling wedge on the 1-minute time frame. You can see that. Let me get rid of that right there. We'll put it right here. So we're at that line right now. Support, broke it, but that's what happens on a falling wedge. Break the support, not a lot of follow through. Bulls step in. Look at us dropping down here on this one, BTAI. So there may not be anything there. We're already breaking that support. Tell you what, well, I don't have anything else to put there right now, so I'm not going to get rid of it. Okay, so we'll see on this one, AIRE, AIRE. Better set up my candle ranges. 5-minute time frame, 59 cents, $1.04. Just to play it safe, I'm going to go with a $1 stop on that. So my stop loss will be $1 away from my entry. That'll be about 100 shares. And then on this one, the 5-minute time frame is so small. So the candle ranges are small on that. That was the one with the tight spread and the large bid and asks. So I think I'll just go with something like 10 cents, maybe about 8 cents. Go somewhere mid in between. So about 1,250 shares. And I'm ready to go with 15 seconds left. I'm not going to trade BTAI unless we get back over these levels, but I don't know. I don't really see that happening. So good luck today. Let's make some money, people. All right, on this one here, I think I might jump in OGBI right away. If I get in at 154, my stop would be down at 148-ish. Because I want to hold 149 support. Yeah, go ahead and pull back for me. That's fine. See if I get filled right away on that order. I do. I'll get in it twice. And I'm going to sell half if we get another little push up there. Want to make sure we get enough of a push. Sell half. I'm going to put my stop at the low. See if we break through that high. Looking for a 5-minute higher low and higher high for that 15-minute breakout and a move up towards 172. Got to get over 162. Missed the trade over there on AIR. That's okay. So if I get stopped out on OGI, it'll be a break-even trade. BTAI has some volume coming into it. And look at AIRE. Getting that 5-minute higher low. Put in a bid order on it because it's got a really wide spread. Got filled on the bid. Accidentally got filled twice. Whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Stopped out over there on OGI, still up 33 on it. So there goes that first 1 minute is in the books. Boy. And there we go, stopped out on that one. So down 151 now. While I let things move a bit, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be back. Okay, I'm into OGI there once again. I just want to see if we can hold that support. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to get back out of it. Take that small loss. I'm down 170. My max loss is 200, so I have to be careful. So it's going to be a little bit of a grind for me to try to get back enough of the profit where I can take a full risk on a trade. So what are we doing on the market? SPY. It was a sideways flat open at the top of the range. Rejecting so far off of that level up there. What am I looking for? All right, there's the 1 minute time frame. Big move up, pull back. That's probably why we saw that with those stocks I was trading. We started with the breakout and then SPY was pulling back, so the other ones dropped off too. 5 minute time frame. So right now you can see the bears are taking positions. Here we go. up here at this resistance, looking for that move down. All right, what do we have on the gap? No, the high of day momentum scanner, LICY. That's better than BTAI. LICY was on the gap scan, wasn't even on my radar. Volume looks okay. Candle range on the 1 minute is about 15 cents. I don't really want to buy it up here, being that I'm already down on the day, so this one here hasn't consolidated for us yet. What is a daily? What does that daily time frame look like? Below the 200 moving average. Gap fill, so we're coming up to that. Right at it. Resistance up here, 296 and 341. So rejecting from that gap fill for the moment. Still think there's a chance that OBGY here could take off and go. And so I'm going to jump in it for that. Problem is I'm taking a almost full stop, full risk here, which would put me over my max loss on the day if I get stopped out. Here we come up to the volume weighted average price. What are we doing here? We're looking for a lower high on the 1 minute. Okay. So I probably should try to take profit if I can and look for a pullback. I might have missed my opportunity to do that. Well, I could do it now. Get out, basically break even there. So I'll wait for the pullback. Lucy there breaking through that resistance. I don't want to take on more. I might add on this on the way up. What time is it? Got that next 1 minute candle coming up. See if it pulls back. It's going to keep going. There, pulled back to that line. I'm going to hold 225. I'm going to sell half of it right there. Go ahead and get out the rest right there. I'm going to jump back into OGI over here. I missed the initial pullback on that. Looking for that 1 minute higher low. Buy the pullback on LICY. Back out of OBGI there. Hootie? Who's Hootie? Hey, good morning, Hootie. Okay, we're going to be looking for, I'm looking for consolidation down to the volume weighted average price. We've not pulled back to it since, well, we haven't. Not yet this morning. Let's put us a limit order in there. How about down at 218, right there? Thank you, Hootie, for joining us this morning here at YVA Trades. Let me see. Resistance to get over is 236. Really want to see it pull back first, though. I was looking for that higher low on OGI. I got in it for that higher low. It didn't look like it was going to go, so I got back out. And now our retracement size here is enough that the best we can hope for is an equilibrium. But on that 5-minute time frame, you can see we have that 5-minute inside bar. So an equilibrium would be, look at LICY here. Anyways, an equilibrium would be this and a bull break. You want to see a 1-minute trend change, but I don't know if I'll buy that or not. Here we go. Step into LICY, looking for that level to hold. I will sell half of it there for not very much. That kind of sucked. And then I'll move my stop loss up to the low of the candle. So I'm not risking very much. The low of that candle is, well, was 218. And I'm watching OGI here. 4 cents on that candle range. So I got stopped out over here on LICY. Still made money on that, but not a lot. I'm going to move my stop loss up on this one. I want that low needs to hold. Tricky day we have here. I'm going to get back out of that one. That last candle should have broke out. Can't afford the risk right now. I'm too close to my max loss. Yeah, no, you're not alone. That's for sure. I mean, we all struggle with it. Oh, and look at OGI. Isn't that a burn? But I like it. I like it. I'm glad it's doing that. That's what I was hoping for. I got in right there at that resistance, which is probably not good. I'm selling half. I'm going to sell it all right at the volume weighted average price. It pulled back right when I sold it. That's okay. Made a little bit of money on that. And one of the worst things, Hootie, one of the things I really hate is like that trade I just took where I was in it down here and I just decided to get back out, and then afterwards it takes off. God, that just burns. Always. It never does burn less. Okay, so we have that equilibrium here. Can the bulls get through the volume weighted average price? I'm still looking at a 15-minute equilibrium on that one. Even though we broke the low right here, the bulls so far are holding that level. So we could have a breakout still. It's very possible. And there's the break there. That's nice. I'll buy the pullback twice. Sell half up there. I'm going to hold. Should I hold the rest? We're up at that resistance. 157. I don't know. I don't think I want to. I'm going to get back out. Not making too much headway here. Kind of botched this one, but that's okay. I'm going to keep that line there. Lots of sellers on the ask. So if this one breaks 156, so there it goes. I think it's going to break. I'm going to go ahead and get in for the break. Was watching the ask as the orders were going away, and there I'll go ahead and sell it. Oh, I thought we got halted for a second. And we have SOXS on the high of day scan now. See this stair step down on LICY? I'm looking for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high, but only for a bounce. I'm only looking for a 1 minute lower high if we have a bounce here. We are looking for a 5 minute higher low, but the size of the retracement here has me wondering if we can actually get back up to the highs if we do bounce. So our new high of day is up at 160. 5 minute candle pulling back here. It's a new 15 minute candle. I'm just looking at areas here where we might find support. We have $2 psychological right here. I'm going to go ahead and buy it off of that. Get in it early and look for that first 1 minute candle. Can we get over 208? And I'm going to get out early. Just book that profit while I can. Now I'm only down half of my max loss, so slowly trying to get back. If I can get back to zero, I can wipe the slate clean. What time frames do you use? Yes, I use the 1 minute, primarily the 1 minute and the 5 minute. I look for my favorite setups. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and jump into OGI there. Coming back to the volume weighted average price, I'm looking for a 1 minute higher low, and that's a great level to play off of, possibly. Maybe. Got that 15 minute time frame there too. Let's see. If we hold this, no, we did not hold. Back out. I use the 1 minute and the 5 minute. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So much going on here. I just keep getting distracted. I'm going to go ahead and buy LICY right there as we break through $2 and see if the bulls can defend $2. Doesn't look like they're doing it now, but we might see it. Lots of red volume here. Got 196 was that high of day on that first 1 minute candle. Oftentimes that can be a support. Yeah, I gotta get back out of that. Small loss. Okay, let me see here if I can answer your question, Hootie. So I use the 1 minute and 5 minute time frames, and what I'm looking for example, on LICY is we have this stair step down on this 1 minute time frame where every single candle is a lower high. So we have not had a candle make a higher high yet. And what I'm looking at here is the larger time frame, which is the 5 minute, and I'm looking for a 5 minute higher low. Now this isn't a very good example because we've pulled back so far here. We're well below a 50% retracement, which doesn't favor the bulls for a move back up to the high, but it could favor a small bounce on the 1 minute. So if that first 1 minute candle makes a new high, I might jump in this and look for that bounce and just a lower high. That's all I'm looking for. I don't have my Fibonacci set up, but if I were to draw a Fibonacci on this, we're below 50% on this retracement. So it is not likely to expect a higher low and a higher high on that 5 minute time frame. So yes, I use the 1 and 5 minute time frames primarily, but I'll look at the 15 minute and the hourly just to get a grasp of what the overall trend looks like. Like on this one, I know that we're consolidating on the hourly time frame. So, you know, we could get a little beat up on the 1 minute and even on the 5 minute. And I'm looking for a higher low. And my first clue that we might have a higher low would be like a 5 minute trend change back to the bulls. So if I start seeing 5 minute higher lows and higher highs, then I could say that my hourly higher low is set. I'm watching this one. These candle ranges are pretty small. This is a little setup here I like, but let me see, 5 minute time frame. We just pulled back so much. I don't know that I want to get in this. But what I like about this is this pattern. Whoops, my lines are a little off here. It's actually up here, down, and usually, you know, you see a breakout because that's like a equilibrium. It's a tightening range. It's a trend change. And it's a 5 minute pullback. But it's not, again, it's another one of those scenarios where we pulled back so much that I'm not expecting continuation on that trend, on that 5 minute trend. And SPY itself is pulling back, looking like we might have topped out for the day, but I don't know. I don't want to make that prediction. Volume here is 20,000 shares. The spread is really wide. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that one alone for now. Man, still stair-stepping down. We're coming down to that low of day, which could be the level we bounce off of. I'm ready to punch the buy button in case we get there. This is a risky trade. So I'm in at 187. That support level is at 184. I probably should have had a little more patience and let it get down there. Yeah, I know, a lot of noise sometimes. Just, oh man, it's overwhelming, especially if you're watching so many stocks at once. At once. That's not even a word. At once. Should I hold or should I sell? I don't know. Thinking about getting out of LICY. It's just going to be a $20 loss. But that's going to put me like at my max loss. So that's why I'm not exiting yet. Because if I get to my max loss, I have to stop. Let's see if we bounce from here. A little drop below the low. I don't know. I think the bears are taking it. I just got an alert in my headphones saying I reached my max loss and that I need to shut it down. So that's what I have to do. And I have to be disciplined and follow my rules, which say if I hit my max loss, well, I got to stop. I mean, if it's not working, it's not working. And that's okay. I am not upset about that. Everybody wants to have a winning day, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. So what was that you said, Hootie, that you're glad to see that you're not alone in your losses? Well, yeah, I just joined the party. So if I go to this, let me see, this screen right here, and I come up here, I can type in November 6th. This helps me keep track of my profit and loss. And negative $209. And that is my low of day, so I'll put negative 209. My high of day, I think I was sitting at one point this morning, I was up $30 pre-market. And there we go. So that's my red candle for the day. And that's okay. It looks pretty healthy overall. and not bad. I was hoping to trade a little longer today, but you know, the momentum just isn't there for us. Here's SPY. You can see that 4-hour time frame. Equilibrium, it's still a tightening range. What does the hourly look like? Well, let me see here. It's an inside bar on the hourly, so a tightening range on a smaller time frame. Ugh. I don't like all this pre-market data. Kind of gnarly. But we'll see if today is the day we top out on SPY on the markets overall. I think, you know, pretty much most everybody's doing the same thing. I'm just curious. QQQ. I don't hardly ever look at anything else. The QQQ actually pushed higher than yesterday, but pulling back now within the day's range. Yeah, Amazon. Boy, Amazon's moving up. So again, not a very good small cap day. It hasn't really been good for the small caps lately. I will mention this stair-step pattern down. It works pretty good when you're in a bullish environment. And what I mean by bullish environment is you look to the larger time frame, and if it's a 5-minute uptrend, this works great. Usually on a 5-minute, if I'm looking for a 5-minute higher low, I'll look for that stair-step down. Or I'll look for an equilibrium like this right here, only this is not a 5. Well, it technically is a 5-minute higher low, but it's not an uptrend. You had a false breakout there. So yeah, look for that stair step down, look for an equilibrium, look for inverted head and shoulders or inverted cup and handle. Look for a support level like a volume weighted average price or a previous higher low or a channel. You know, there are all kinds of different places. Not good for you either, Lisa. Well, dang it. I was hoping. Is there anybody out there that's making money today? Well, hopefully you made some money at least, you know, even if it was just a little bit, or didn't lose a whole lot. Yeah, as you know, I've got all these phases that I've been going through. I started way back here on phase 1, and this is my P&L for that. And on average, it was taking me, I believe, about 2 months to get through each phase. But phase 4, oh, when did I start? August 25th. But I didn't trade. I took like a month and a half off too. I've taken a lot of time off this year. So technically, I'm still on track. On phase 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34 days. So yeah, I'm about on track. About 40 trading days in 2 months. So hopefully I can get up to 42,000 here before the end of the month and move on to phase 5 where my risk will double. It's a slow going process. Well, I don't know. I was going to stick around, but I think I might get out of here. I don't know. It looked like some things are going higher. QQQ went higher. Amazon's trading higher. So maybe we're not done on this bounce yet on SPY. Take a look at SPY once more. You got other larger stocks holding up, the ones that are struggling. And oh, we have us a halt. I just heard a noise. Oh, DBGI. I'm not. Oh, look at that. It halted going down. What happened with DBGI? Careful on that one. DBGI. It halted going up. It didn't give me an alert. And then it opened way up here and halted going down. Well, Hootie, Lisa, thanks for joining me and everybody else. And I'm going to get out of here and go do something else. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully we'll see something better on Tuesday though, because this really kind of sucked. See you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. When I say bye and I hit this button and the thing doesn't start playing, I just like, what the heck? Let me see here. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Here we go. Bye now.